Alright, good evening YouTube. I'm back. I know my last video cut really abruptly, but that is because an emergency came up, unfortunately, with someone in my family and ended up being pretty serious, to say the least. Luckily, everything is okay. This person's gonna have quite the recovery, to say the least, unfortunately, but uh, in these situations, you really do have to be thankful that everything worked out okay, honestly, because it could have been a lot worse than as bad as it even is, type of thing. So, anyways, I that was 3 days ago, and I actually did make a video talking about like getting back on track, but I think I'm just gonna kind of stick to these vlogs. I just, I don't know. I feel like actually for some reason when I don't have too much of a topic, I can talk a little better because I don't know. I just tried to make that. I keep saying, I guess, that I'm gonna make some topic videos, and that was gonna be like the first one, and yeah, it just ended up being pretty bad. After I film it, like an hour later, I'm thinking about it. It's like, oh, I forgot to say this. Then a couple hours go by. It's like, oh, I forgot to say this too. And so I'm just gonna stick to this for now. Just I don't know, just a vlog of my journey, whatever you want to say it is. But still might, or I think I still need to honestly try to here and there. But yeah, when it comes to the education side and specific topics, even I think I'm gonna hold back on that for now. But so, anyways, yeah, everything is fitness wise back on track because that is what the video I made is. Just I was talking about getting back on track when something happens. As messed up as a day can be, uh, as soon as you can, you just gotta get back on track. It pretty much sums that up. When the train goes off the rails, you gotta just get back on as fast as you can, and stuff's always gonna happen. Like this weekend coming up is Mother's Day, and so we got two things planned with each of our families. But at least that's a positive thing that's interfering in a way, right? You could think of it like that, and in the past, a lot of times I did, but you got to just work around it. And I know at least I've seen some people like talk crap where it's like, oh, you're bringing your meals and this stuff, but depending on like how you think, I mean, you guys know I'm really disciplined with my routine, and so when something does interfere with my routine, I do kind of, at least in the past, get annoyed with that. I'm just gonna be honest, as bad as that sounds, like when some stuff comes up and even fun events or whatever, it's like, oh, this is taking away from my number one goal. But I've been able to work around that now, and the big one, I guess, is just meals. So once I get my workout in, it's like, oh man, I have this meal, and I missed this meal, or I don't know the calories, something like that. But it's just about staying on track as best you can. But anyway, so yeah, today is Monday, and luckily I was able to get back on track this weekend, and I think I'll go over what I did today, and tomorrow I'll be fully back on track when it comes to filming, at least. But when it comes to working out and diet, at least I am back on track. And so yeah, actually something I'm just gonna mention now. I was gonna make a dedicated video, but just like what I did, the topic I just talked about. But I don't know. That was really the one. Like, I don't want to get like, I don't know, like pigeonholed into this topic of PED use in a way. Wherever I was thinking about doing it, and then I see a YouTube video where it's some of the stuff's funny. Like, I'm not gonna say that like for sure with some of these young guys, but when it comes to like really making light of it, I don't want to be that guy in a way. And so I think I'm gonna really refrain from talking too much about that side of things, about how I feel, honestly. But as I've said from the beginning, I'm not going to hide anything as well. And so I guess what I'm getting at is I'm just gonna talk about you know, when I'm on cycle, when I'm off, and just mention, you know, what I'm doing. I guess I don't think I'm going to dedicate videos and video titles or anything like that, but I'm always going to be open and transparent with you guys. And so, you know, I'll see in the future, you know, what you guys have to say and all that. But as of right now, I'm just going to kind of throw things in there here and there. I'm not going to do any specific topic videos on that. But either way, so since I failed to talk about it, I am going to say it now. And so I am almost 2 weeks in to my test, NPP, Primo, and then just started D-ball. And so I'm going to be doing that for the next, I guess what? So it's day 12 right now. It's pretty crazy, yeah. Since I've been missing the days, or I haven't been doing the videos, I've kind of lost track of the days. But anyways, so yeah, day 12. And so starting the Diana ball on day 12 today. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'll see what you guys think. I definitely appreciate when people are really open and transparent. And so I'm not talking about the doses right now. And also, I forgot to say that I am doing GH for the first time and a low dose of basal lantus insulin use. And then on back day, leg day, and the 2 rest days, I am doing MK677. I do want to get the natural GH pulse from that. There's different weights of GH. You guys should look up Leo and Longevity's videos on that. And so, yeah, I guess that's kind of really all I want to say. Again, I do really appreciate people being transparent. And so, yeah, let me know if, you know, I don't know. I just have really mixed feelings about being like super, super open. Like, I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. Like, because I do really like when people are open and stuff about it, but I don't know if it's like the taboo in my mind that's still there in a way. I don't know. I'm really trying to think on it, and to a degree, I do believe stuff needs to be out in the open because, again, this is from the video I'm not showing. This is like the perfect example of like, oh, I can't believe I didn't mention this. Is the GH15 board. If you guys have like looked into that, I know Vigor Steve has talked about it, Leo. If you like look into what that guy was recommending, it was like a gram of tren and just like the stupidest, craziest protocols. And I think that was like the worst of the worst. Like, oh, all the pros are using a gram of tren. Like, that's what you got to do. Like, that's nuts. And so that's why, you know, it's that kind of stuff where, you know, luckily I missed that era. And, you know, for you guys watching this, you know, the younger guys, and I assume, yeah, I guess just the younger guys, you know, we missed out. Not that I'm so young, but anyways, that we missed out on that stuff because I don't know if like that's like what you're being told, and it's like, oh man, that's actually what people are doing. It's like that's what you got to do, and people's lives have been ruined literally from that. You know, it's not. You know, we only hear of like the pros and that kind of stuff in a way, but I know I've seen, you know, some of the other people I follow, just like their followers, reach out to them and say, yeah, like I'm in kidney failure now. I have liver cancer, like that kind of stuff. I think Leo actually is for the liver cancer one. He's talked about that, but that kind of crazy stuff. And so this isn't some joke, and the education side is really important to me. But yeah, so either way, that's why I'm going to be transparent as much as I feel comfortable, I guess. I don't know. I can't really put a finger on it why I don't want to just completely talk about everything, but I don't want to hide anything, and I will never hide anything. I don't see the need to do that. You know, I'm always gonna be transparent. But all right. So, anyways, those were honestly the 2 videos I was gonna make and do topic videos, but I just didn't like the way they turned out, and yeah, and actually like. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's enough of that, and I think I'll go over my shoulder workout for today. It's a little after 9, so I think I can quickly do this and then get to bed. Or even, I'm going to see how quick I can do this and start editing it. And I need to get back on the video grind. But yeah, so to quickly sum up my shoulder day, it was a shoulder and triceps. It was a great day. So I start with the tricep extension, where it's high up and, you know, extend it with the cables, extend it. So to warm up, I use like, I don't always use, but this time it's one of the straight bars. but it has like a slightly wider grip. Like it has black handles on the outside. And so instead of being in like this, let's say, I'm a little out here. I'm able to tuck my elbows better. And so I did that for the warm up and I just felt a really good mind muscle connection with my triceps. I was like, okay, like I'm really liking that. I'm gonna get to that later. But I was like, I can't just use, as much as I wanted to like use that to do my first exercise. I was like, no, I think I should. I like my routine right now. I need to stick to the routine so I can really track the progress. And I don't know, the full free weight versus cable thing, I don't believe in personally. I don't think there's a difference. Like, I don't know. I usually like push it too hard on free weights and can get hurt easily, at least in the past. It's like stupid stuff has happened. That's also me being stupid in a way. While with the machines and cables, I think it's a lot harder to do that. So, but anyways, so doing the tricep extension last week, I did 27 and a half for 9 reps. And this week I did 27 and a half plus 1.5 for 9 reps. So love that. And then for the second set of that, last week I did 22 and a half, 7 reps, and did do a drop set for that, which I don't think I did this week. But then this week, today I did 22 and a half plus 1.5 for 8 reps. So 1.5 more pounds plus 1 more rep. So right away I was like, awesome, this is off to a great start here. And then I do the tricep overhead katana. And again, like I don't know, I'll just keep kind of saying some of the stuff. Like if you have shoulder issues, like the ropes like bugs my shoulder for some reason doing overhead, but the katana cable extension, love it. Zero pain with my shoulders. And of all the cable exercises, like I say, I'm a little debating or whatever, I'm 100% always going to keep this overhead one in because for being an overhead exercise, it doesn't hurt. Like skull crushers, like no. Not doing skull crushers. The only, like I say the free weight, the only one I was thinking of was like close grip bench. I'd maybe consider that. But yeah, skull crushers, no way. No chance. Hurts my shoulder. But anyways, let's see. So last week I did 22 and a half for 7 reps. And this week I did 22 and a half plus 1.5 for 10 reps. So that's 1.5 more pounds and 3 more reps. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I don't know what to say. I was like, wow, like I can't believe I increased the weight and reps like that. Like that was pretty cool. And then for the second set last week, I did 17 and a half, 6 reps, did a drop set. This week I did 17 and a half plus 1.5 and I did 10 reps. So what is that? That's 4 more reps on the first part of the set. And then this time I decided to do a rest pause. And so I waited like 20, I typed in what I did to make sure I don't forget. So 20, 30 seconds. I think rest pause is supposed to be like 10, 15, but I don't know if there's not set rules for that. But anyways, so I did the rest pause and did 3 reps. And that last rep was really a grinder. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in just to see versus the drop set. I don't know, that's tough. Like I kind of feel like with a drop set, you get a much better pump. But I don't know. I think I have to like maybe stick to one to see if I want to do the rest pause with that same weight to see for, at the end of the day, pump, low weight, whatever. Like I'm trying to get big. I'm trying to grow my muscles. So that's what I care about. But I do feel like the drop sets give a better pump. I don't know if that equates to better growth though. But anyway, so then after that, I do my left arm side tricep extension. And I noticed if I have it, instead of just flat by my body, if I have it more a little bit out, I can really squeeze that lateral head. But anyway, so last week I did 12 and a half for 6 reps. And I was like, I'm feeling great with these other exercises. So got to bump up the weight, of course. And so I did 12 and a half plus 1.5 for 7 reps. So bumping up the weight, 1 more rep. Again, I was just like, wow, this is awesome. And then I went into the dumbbell lateral raise. And so last week I did 32 and a half for 9 reps and 3 just pulse reps, again, where I just literally can't lift it anymore. Like I'm going out to the side and then, literally as far as I can. It's heavy, then a boom, like literally like this. And then I try and I'm just like, My last rep is probably like this. Like it's just nothing. But anyway, so yeah, last week did 32 and a half for 9. And then this week was 35 for 9. But I've known this before, and I don't like hogging the cable machine is the problem. And so I think like the where I usually do, where I guess the only place, yeah, where I do the tricep cable stuff, I think I'm gonna move to like there's another cable, and hopefully it'll be open, I guess, on the other side of the gym, because I don't want to like hog it, and unless there's like nobody there. Like if there's nobody there, uh, then I don't care, because then no one like it's like okay, like there's two other machines next to me. There's like 4 kind of like farther apart, but anyways, like especially those 2 next to me. But it's like okay, if someone is there and people are rotating, especially if there's 2 other people there, and I think there might have been 2 other people there today. It's like no, I can't. In case someone walks up, like I don't want to be freaking hogging the cables for 30 plus minutes. And so that's kind of why I've been doing the dumbbells, but I knew this would happen in a way where it's just too heavy for my shoulder. And I don't know, I don't have the film of this, but the 9 reps are, a legitimate 9 reps. And so if I would bump the weight down to 27 and a half or 25, let's say, I'm doing a lot, like way too many reps. Like it's not a form issue in my eyes. Like I just am like, I don't know what to say. I am strong enough to do these 35s, legitimately do 9, but it just doesn't feel good for my shoulder. Both shoulders, actually. It's usually my right shoulder, but it was weird today. It was my left shoulder. And so, yeah, I guess you could say it's, I've had, I get older nerve pain in my hands, that I've had chronically that, is so much better than it was, luckily, and fix that. But either way, it's just, I've had rotator cuff surgery and bicep tendon on my right shoulder. So again, it's usually my right shoulder, but it was weird today. It was my left shoulder. So I don't know, but either way, again, like I've known this before, and it's just the weight for these lateral raises is too heavy. And so if I do something before, and then I go to do the dumbbells with the lighter weight, so I, burn them out, then I do those 25s, no shoulder pain. So yeah, I just got to do that because, so I even noted that I just need to replace it because it just, once I start getting into the heavy dumbbells for lateral raise, it's just too much. And so I think I'm going to replace it with cable raises, and I don't know. I'm really have to see about it because if that's taken, I know there is like a machine. But again, I don't think that feels the best. So I don't know. I'm really going to have to think about it because the cables for shoulders for me are just like I don't know, it's just the safest. And I don't like hogging the machine. So I don't know. Anyways, so more weight, same reps to sum that up. Then I did, last week was 32 and a half for 6 reps. This week was 32 and a half for 8 reps. I'm not going to include the pulse reps. I shove that. It is what it is. I don't know. It's the main, those core reps. That's what's important, right? But either way, 20, and then last week I did 25 for 6 reps. Well, this week I did 27 and a half for 7 reps. So when it comes to weight and reps, I mean, it was awesome, but the shoulder pain, just can't be doing that. So that kind of sucked, honestly. And it's a temporary thing, at least for me. It's just while I'm doing the exercise, like I don't have shoulder pain right now. I could lift anything, it's not about that. It's just like during the exercise, then it goes away. So it's one of those where, it's not good because you feel it while you're doing the exercise, but I'm not like debilitated at all actually. Like, so from that standpoint, it's really nice, But anyway, so then after that, I go back over to the cables. But that's where I brought up the straight bar with the black handles. I was like, that just felt so good. Like I want to do something with that. I was feeling so good after all the weight increase, and everything, especially those triceps. I had such a good pump and everything. I was like, all right, I'm going to do that bar. And I just picked a weight. I did 52 and a half, and I ended up doing 16 reps. I wish I did a higher weight. And so I did less reps, but, just burned my triceps out and got a crazy pump at the end. So just thought I'd throw that in. I'm probably not going to keep doing that, but I don't know. I'll see. I mean, unless that black bar is available, because when it's like the straight one that's on the inside, it just doesn't feel as like comfortable for me. But I just got crazy. Like when it's that black one, and I just saw it there, I was like, yeah, I gotta. I don't remember getting that good of a like mind muscle connection, but today I was just really feeling it. But anyway, so then I did the, like I say, the M bar front raise. And so last week I did 32 and a half plus one and a half. And for reference, this is, I think, their lifetime fitness. And so I could do, right, like, so let's say it's 32 and a half. Then I add one and a half. Then you can add one and a half. And then after that, you have to go up to the next weight. And so instead of just, adding like two of those one and a halves, I mean, again, I was like, okay, my strength is like up right now. Like I'm feeling good. And so I jumped right up to 37 and a half. And so again, last week I did 32 and a half plus one and a half, 10 reps plus two half reps. This week I did 37 and a half for 10 reps plus two half reps. And then I did a drop set to 27 and a half with six reps. But again, for that first part, before the drop set, to do the apples to apples comparison, so more weight, the exact same reps. I mean, awesome. I was pretty pumped about that. Like I just felt really good doing that. I really feel that in the upper traps. I lean forward like this. I'll show you from the side. So instead of just like lifting straight up like this, I'm lean forward like this. And so then when I bring it up, if I was to straighten out, my arms are getting above my shoulders here. And when you do that, like, I don't know how you guys are, but if I like flex my if I flex my shoulders to like raise them up, I probably get here. But then to bring them up, that's when the upper trap starts working. And I love that because, again, I've said before, when I do shrugs, I can feel a pinch in it's kind of my chest shoulder area, but it's not comfortable. Again, it's just one of those, it doesn't affect anything, but it's like, okay, this is feeling this like a bad sensation, even if it's just for like the exercise, like that isn't healthy. And so I'm not going to do it. But yeah, I just decided to throw in I call them, the M bar front raises. And when I lean like that, I'm really feeling in my upper traps. I'm loving that. And so, yeah, I mean, awesome workout, honestly. I was pretty freaking pumped after. I had a great pump after. And I think, actually, speaking of that, I'm going to put I need to edit this. So I don't know when this video is going to come out now. But I'm going to put my starting physique update. All right, so that was that, but tried to include a good range of what I look like, I guess, and some of the best photos, because, yeah, there's actually even worse ones. And yeah, when I was cutting for 4 months from that huge, like, uh, with my beard and the bloated whale look, and I did lose 40 pounds then. And yeah, put for 16 weeks. So that was a 16-week cut. And just when I put in all that work, I guess I thought, like everyone in a way, I kept thinking, I was like, okay, I'm 220. All right, I'm going to lose, 5, 10 more pounds. Then I'm going to look like pretty freaking good. I get to 215. I get to 210. It's like, all right, okay, now I look better, obviously. But okay, now I'm going to get to 205. Oh, yeah, I bet I'm going to look freaking really good now. Get to 205. It's like, oh, all right, 200. 200, I'm going to look, you know, start to get in that 10% range, I bet, and look really good. Got to 200. It's like, oh my God, I bet, again, I think I was like 12, so I was like right there. But yeah, I mean, when I look at those photos, like I feel better about it now since I'm honestly so excited that I'm doing this and I'm happy to be on the bowl, getting bigger now, and to be filming this. Really, it's really made me feel a lot better about it because, yeah, when I really ended that cut, I was just so down about how I looked. I worked so hard, And to only look like that, I mean, it was just, I feel like there's things that are, really disappointing. And, you, I don't know, you're disappointed, like you studied really hard for some test and, you get a C or something. It's like, okay, like, I'm disappointed, but it's, let's get it again next time type of thing. And so, you have disappointed, and then below that, like to me, like that rock bottom level is just like when you're discouraged. Like when you really like maybe you studied really hard and instead of getting a C, like you freaking just bomb it. You fail that test or something. And that's just how I felt. I just felt so discouraged. Like, should I be doing this? Like, what am I doing? Like all of that. So it was really hard, honestly. And uh, it was right before my wedding, at least. And so I came to terms with it, and I it was really the week before, actually, where I was just super disappointed. I was just down for like 1 or 2 days, just, oh my God, like what am I doing? Should I be doing this? But I did remember that, not only in fitness, but in life, I've felt that completely discouraged feeling. And every time I've felt that, I've pushed through and succeeded, honestly. So maybe not in the way I thought, but it has always worked out in a positive way, honestly. And so I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason, that God does have a plan for all of us. And I had to, again, 1 or 2 days down, but I had to tell myself that and really, help me pick myself up when I did have the distraction and had an amazing wedding and all that, which was nice. But when it comes to the fitness aspect of it, yeah, was really not happy with the way I look, but I'm no longer in that discouraged state. Obviously, I'm freaking pumped to be doing this, pumped to be bulking again. And either way, though, I do truly believe that I can do it. And whether that takes 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, I hope it doesn't take 10 years, but no matter how long it takes, I do believe that this is God's plan for me. And I can look in the mirror one day and be happy with how I look. And yeah, I truly believe that. I think anything is possible through Christ. So let's do this, boys. Let's get big. And I think that's really all I have to say about it. I'm gonna say it again. I'm freaking pumped to be doing this. I had a video about that even. I'm gonna include what the part that I say after, because I really like what I had to say about how I was feeling at the moment and certain things like that. But so you're gonna see me after this clip. I'm gonna have a different shirt on and all my glasses. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just do a little montage. I don't know what to say, of just my disappointing starting physique. I don't know what to say. So it is what it is, and I think I'm gonna just play that at the end of this video now. Like I was gonna have, so this could have been like 3 different videos, or even like 4 different videos in my eyes. But at the same time, I think I'm just gonna stick to this vlog. Get used to talking to the camera, all that. But yeah, so I'm gonna play that clip, and I think that's really it. I mean, I'm gonna play that clip and kind of have like a ending for that. But I think I'll just end this part of it here. So hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Let's, get some views and subscribers. That's the goal right now, to figure this thing out. And I think that's really it. I'm going to be filming the full day tomorrow. And yeah, I'm excited to be back on track now. So thank you guys for watching.